Should you require an audio sample of your script prior to hiring your voiceover talent? I think you should. And there's a few options that are going to happen first. Let's go. Hi, my name is Brian Pulowski, and I am a professional voiceover actor. My clients come to me because they're looking for that Southern California beach vibe. It's what I've had my whole life, born and raised in Southern California. It's kind of like, even if I wanted to hide it, I can't. It's just embedded into me. Like when you go to a restaurant and you want the house special, that's my house special. But I can do many other things, but if you're looking for that just super relaxed vibe that makes you feel like, wow, I don't want to go to work today, I'd rather just chill out, that's what I'm bringing to you. I'm bringing it to you every time. Okay, so should you require an audio sample of your script prior to hiring your voiceover talent? Yes, you should, for a couple reasons. But let's start with how you're going to even find your voiceover talent. You're either going to be putting out auditions or you're going to be listening to demos. Now, if you're listening to auditions, you put an audition out, your audition should be a sample of your script. It's very important that you match the voice to the tone and the sound and the vibe that you're going for with your script. If you're listening to demos, then clearly you're just going to be listening to demos that sound like it's going to work, but you really need to hear them saying the words off your script. That's what's going to work the very best. So in my experience, it's always best to ask for a sample reading because you want to make sure that your voiceover talent, fits perfectly with what you're looking for in your script. And most, if not all, voiceover talents understand this. We're used to it, and it helps us just as much as it helps you. For me, I always offer free reading samples of your script because it helps me just as much as it helps you. My ultimate goal is to give you exactly what you need, and I can do that by seeing your script and giving you a little bit. We can alter it. I can give you multiple takes. It's a win-win for both of us. And if you would like a sample reading of your script for your next project, you can email me at brian@brianvoicework.com. I can get back to you within 48 hours. We'll get something going. All right, so this is what I received from the client, and this is what I gave them. Looking to hook up some really tasty fresh fish? So if your voiceover talent came from an audition, then hopefully it was a sample reading of your script. But in my case, the client came to me based on my demos and they loved my voice. If you'd like to book me as well, you can go to my website at brianvoicework.com and we can set up to get your sample reading for free. Okay, so I'm hired and we move on to the spec sheet delivery and direction. Stick around to the end of the video to see the final production. Okay, so having a look at the spec sheet, you can see the scope of the project is social media. They're going to be using these on their social media accounts and advertising on social media. The style of the recording they're looking for is they're looking for relaxed, excited, laid back. Those are definitely adjectives and descriptors of my voice, so I fit this perfectly. Live direction. No, they didn't want a live direction, but they did want a roundtable discussion. So what happened was we booked for a Zoom session, and I met with the restaurant owner, the video editor, and ultimately the director, writer / whatever of the script. It was a short little roundtable discussion, only lasted about 30 minutes, but it gave me an opportunity to talk to the director, hear some feedback from the video editor on what they would like me to do as far as my voice and anything that they might be using in it. And the restaurant owner got to sit in and listen and make sure that he was getting exactly what he needed, which was perfect for me. I loved it. I offer that. That is a service that I'll offer. I offer live direction, and we can also just do a roundtable discussion. If you don't want to be live while I'm recording, we can meet ahead of time and go over some details. Definitely a service that I offer. Okay, so the artistic direction was expressive, excited, and in our roundtable discussion, they said, Brian, act like you're telling a friend about a great restaurant. We have this delicious restaurant here in Santa Cruz, and we want you to pretend like you're talking to a friend about it and telling them how awesome the restaurant is. Sounds good to me. I love restaurants. I love seafood. This is just like a win-win. This is super easy for me. So tell your friend about a great restaurant. Okay. Let's jump into recording. Looking to hook up some really tasty fresh fish? Look no further than Firefish. Add some fire to your next dining experience at the Firefish Grill on the Santa Cruz Wharf. Looking to hook up some really tasty fresh fish? Look no further than Firefish. Add some fire to your next dining experience at the Firefish Grill on the Santa Cruz Wharf. We'll give him one more. Looking to hook up some really tasty fresh fish? Look no further than Firefish. Add some fire to your next dining experience at the Firefish Grill on the Santa Cruz Wharf. Kind of messed that one up. We'll give him that tag at the end. One more time. At the Firefish Grill on the Santa Cruz Wharf. All right, I am always here for the client, and I want to make sure that you're getting exactly what you need. So we give multiple takes, multiple options, send this off to the client for their selections, and we end up with a final production like this. Looking to hook up some really tasty fresh fish? Look no further than Firefish. Add some fire to your next dining experience at the Firefish Grill on the Santa Cruz Wharf. Short little social media banger that they're able to pump out on all their channels to help drive business to the restaurant. It was a great idea. It all came out killer. I'm super stoked to be a part of that project. And it all started with a sample reading to make sure that I was a perfect fit for their script. I was able to help them out, and maybe I can help you too. If you're interested to see if my voice is a perfect match for your script, email me at brian@brianvoicework.com. Let's get together. I'll offer you a free sample reading, no charge, get you back. Let's make sure you're getting exactly what you need. All my contact info is in the description below. Let's make sure you're getting exactly what you need for your next project.